So these are the diaries of a goat farmer, and today I realized it's been long since I've shown you our goats. So those are the goats that we've moved. Remember when we moved to this new farm, the mothers had just given birth, and when we moved them, the actual transportation was okay, but when they got to the new environment, we had a lot of mortality, So I think the biggest advice that I would say to farmers is as much as possible, try and not move goats within the first month of life. But anyway, we thank God that we still have a lot. Not all of them died, so we have quite a number. And those are F1s, and the mothers are the local breeds. Moving on, I just want to talk about sowing and reaping. Uh, I think just show them the field. So you can see all this maize crop. I put about 30 kgs per hectare of seed, but we are going to reap almost 10 tons, which is 10,000 kgs. So that multiplication effect of farming, you just can't beat it. And once you do this now, your animals are going to have enough food for the year. So remember, guys, it's all the rains are about to finish, but our crop, I'm sure that it will be fine because we bought an early maturity variety, which means in 2 months it's done. We planted in January, so by end of this month or beginning of March, this crop should be done. But this is what we're talking about, guys. Farming, goat farming is good. Farming is actually good in general. So this is just to encourage someone that it's important to apply this concept of sowing and reaping, and you can see the multiplication effect that we have here today. So thank you for watching. These are the diaries of a goat farmer. But before I go, remember we have that crop, that worm that was giving us headaches. I showed you in the last video when we were trying to spray, but it's not working. So we bought another type of insecticide, the one that's like a powder that we're actually dropping in. Let me show you how they're doing it. So that's the insecticide. So they just put a bit in the hand and then they start dropping it. So they have to go line by line. So each one is given their share, and then they just go and then just sprinkle like that, and like that. And moving on to this side of the farm, I just want to talk about something that's also very, very important. What we are trying to do now is we are trying to establish some pastures. So we are trying to establish a pasture. So basically, it's important that when you're doing farming, you think about food. So remember, we've done maize, we've done lucerne, and now we are establishing pastures. So we're going to have animals in here, and they are going to be using these pastures. So the idea now is to till this and then set up some pastures and then divide them into paddocks so that our animals can be going from one side to the next. So you can just show them there. You can show them what we've done so far. So the idea is to now finish this whole place. And then if you look there, you can show them there. If you look there, we've got some grasses that are growing there. So we are going to cut all that grass and actually make it into hay. And then when the new grass comes up, before it gets this tall, before it gets to this level, while it's still at this level here, we will also cut it and make it into a silage. So these are the diaries of a goat farmer. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.